Are we ready to go live?
We're there.
That being said, the agenda stand approved as presented. Let's go ahead and open up the meeting.
Henry County Commission, Henry County, Missouri, Thursday, September 25th, 2025, 27th day of the July term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment at the courthouse in Clayton, Missouri. Those members present were Jim Stone, presiding commissioner, Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner, Mark Larson, North District Commissioner, Kelly Baker, County Clerk. At 9 a.m., Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The minutes from the Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. The closed minutes from the Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025 meeting were read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. Expenditures for the following departments were approved to be paid: jury paid, employee benefits, assessor, collector, prosecuting attorney, circuit clerk, law enforcement, GR, buildings and grounds, court administration, victims advocate, 27th Circuit Treatment Court, sheriff revolving fund, sheriff civil fund, inmate security fund, prosecuting attorney training fund. Maintenance Supervisor Chris Borsig was in to discuss elevator maintenance, tree trimming, and parking lot painting. Commissioner Larson shared a document he had come up with to amend the Senate Bill 190 ordinance to establish 2024 as the base year for initial 2025 applicants. Assessor Scott Largent and Collector Rick Watson attended the meeting. The draft of the ordinance amendment was reviewed, and there was a lot of discussion on various parts of the amendment. Eligible seniors will still pay their 2025 tax bills at the current higher rate, but in 2026, the collector will apply a credit for the difference between what was paid in 2025 and what should have been owed under the freeze. From that point forward, the frozen amount based on the 2024 rates will carry forward each year for those seniors. Commissioner Larson made a motion to adopt ordinance number 2025-0925, amendment number 2, amending ordinance 2025-0529 to establish 2024 as the base year for qualifying applicants. Commissioner Bradley second motion. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Commissioner Larson shared a drafted ordinance regarding restricting heavy truck traffic on Booth Road by weight limit. He shared that research had been done regarding setting weight limits versus no through trucks on Booth Road. Commissioner Bradley requested to have an attorney look at the ordinance before passing. Commissioner Stone discussed the property in Henry County Water District number 3. The property owners need to get an easement from the property owners near her. Dennis Bowers, Road Bridge Supervisor, attended the commission meeting. Commissioner Bradley shared that he is still having an issue on Southeast 1251 Road in Osage Special Road District. Dennis shared a contract with Great River Engineering for Southwest 1651 Road Bridge in Walker Township. Commissioner Larson made a motion to go into contract with Great River for engineering services on Southwest 1651 Road in Walker Township. Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. He then shared that he had every person who was in the project area signed easements for projects that the city of Windsor contracted the road and bridge department to do on Hillcrest and Indiana streets inside the city limits of Windsor. Commissioner Stone signed the easements. Dennis shared a soft match monies in the amount of $93,906.16 for the bridge number 0370031 Northwest 1501 branch of Knob Creek. The total amount of soft match monies the county has is $494,050.02. He also shared that he had met with the individual in Springfield Township about Highway Wide and Northeast 500 Road. Dennis suggested installing a large culvert, widening one side, sloping the road, and removing embankment to make room for the large trucks coming in and out. Local MoDOT officials stated that it had not been a problem previously and they are not willing to do anything to the road. Dennis and one of the landowners met today and they both liked the ideas presented. Coroner Paul Abbott visited with Clerk Merritt regarding salary. Commissioner Stone called Sheriff Aaron Brown regarding tow bids for the sheriff's office. Aaron shared they were working on it. Commissioners reviewed and approved senior tax relief applications. At 12:47 p.m., Commissioner Bradley made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Larson seconded and the motion carried.
Up there, I'm not stoned. I'm not stoned.
Are you sure? Because I fixed it, Jim.
Did you fix it?
I fixed
Okay.
it.
All right. Thank you. Okay. That being said, entertain the motion.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes.
I'll second.
Motion been made and seconded to approve minutes as presented. All in favor, say aye.
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 That was a lot of words.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Um, okay, around 11:30, I need to leave if I can. I'm going over to the chamber. We're still out there. Over across the street, that luncheon deal.
Oh,
We are meeting with, the,
Virtual at the elevator.
elevator company at
Well,
11.
I think
Well,
said it was
that'll work.
10:30.
No, we've got bid openings at
Okay,
10. I don't know if those are the right.
that'll work though. Should work pretty good.
Arbor Accents is a company that was written down on the tree bid list that we
Are they-
sent a list, or an invitation to bid for. And we got their letter back yesterday, just FYI, so it is what it is.
Uh,
We tried.
Kelly, did you
I'm
get
a-
an email from,
I have not been in my email yet
Hilltop?
this morning. I will look.
I'm a little concerned about this elevator. They're wanting to meet. They're wanting to get this other deal handled, getting our elevator fixed.
well, I had talked to Chris about talking with the company because we had questions.
Yeah, I
And
know.
so that's the
Yes.
reason
I
for
do.
this purpose.
That's the
of this
reason why they
meeting.
call it.
Yeah.
But I guess my thoughts are,
They didn't call. We asked them for a meeting
Yeah, because
because we wanted our questions answered.
yeah,
That's why, not because of the contract.
okay. That's
Yeah.
why I was
I mean, we
wondering.
have questions about the contract, but we also wanted to meet with them to find out for ourselves and cut out the middleman, was my understanding.
and to possibly find out when they
Yes.
can get to it, if
That's
they can
my-
get to it faster. So
Yeah. I guess that's why.
reason for I see your point, reason for concern, but this is the point of the meeting.
I don't know, you need that. NACO.
Yeah, if we're paying
What's
dues, we
that?
do. Is that a bill?
Yeah.
These?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They are.
Is that so? That'll be something that you guys have to
Yeah.
decide if we want to be a part
Well,
of.
we will. Do we want to join NACO again this year? $450.
What's it for?
It's for NACO, National Association of Counties.
What do they do for us?
Thank you.
Well, I can't say a lot, but we have had. I know when Rick
I
was
just
there
forwarded it
and
to you.
some of them, they belong.
Through
Went to
email.
the meeting.
Yeah, because
Done
I don't know
stuff,
how to
but
send it to you.
I never did see a reason for it. myself.
I really don't know. Is that a requirement for some things
Yeah.
that we do? Is that I just
That's the part I really, not that I know of. I've never known it's a
I
requirement.
mean, are they protecting us in some way or another?
right.
Or is that well, NACO is a website of its own for
Here's what they do.
information. So
Preserving the tax exempt status of municipal bonds, a virtual resource for public infrastructure, authoring significant portions of FEMA Act to better expedite reimbursements to the counties after disasters, achieving reauthorization of economic development administration for the first time in 20 years, supporting local economic development activities, hosting regional meetings on a growth of AI in local government, and equipping county leaders with tools to incorporate all AI productivity and safety into the county procedures, tracking and recognition of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, commencing communicating funding and resources impact on counties, offering new purchasing and financial resources on a major county investments and the sport and county workforce. There you go.
So it sounds like they're kind of the national level of counties
Yeah.
that goes to DC,
Yep,
basically.
that's what it amounts
So
to.
they're the ones that fight for us
Yep,
on the higher
From the
level.
higher end.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, I think
Right
we
on.
probably ought to do
Huh?
it. Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yep. Got a yay? Yep.
Oh, you gotta do sign the documents, right?
I don't have to sign it.
Oh, you don't?
No. It's just a
Oh,
bill.
just pay our membership then.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
you can do. I have an email from Natalie at Mills and Sons, and it says, hold on. Kelly, I have a client that is going to present a bid to the county regarding insurance requirement certification of liability, the $2 million insurance policy that you guys require. Could you clarify if the limit of insurance 1 million, occurrence with 2 million aggregate sufficient, or do you require 2 million occurrence? Thanks for your help. It's 2 million occurrence, isn't it?
Hmm. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Well, I've always thought.
What's the difference?
Well, it could be 1 million occurrence if this happens, 1 million if this happens, but 2 million is everything
Oh,
in one occurrence.
I think we was thinking 2 million's
Needs
occurrence,
to
wasn't
be
we?
two.
Yeah.
Yeah, needs to be two.
Hill Tree, is that who I'm
Yes,
supposed to be?
Hill
Okay,
Tree.
I do see something here.
Oh. There
There's
was
one
something
thing with
else.
those handicap. I've never seen them in blue. But the handicaps, I've never seen them in blue. Pink.
Isn't that what they are at Walmart?
There should be yellow.
They're in
Every one I've ever seen is
blue handicap, even
Yeah.
the ones at the end of the sidewalk are painted in blue.
That's what I mean. They are blue. I thought I've only seen them in yellow. I've never seen them in blue.
I'm not sure.
I don't
I've never
know how to
paid
get
that-
to
that close of
'cause
attention.
I've never seen them in yellow. I've only seen them in blue.
Yeah, I was.
What color are they at the Civic Center? Hell, drive right to them every morning. I don't know what color they are.
Well, we've
I'm
only
gonna have
done
to
them-
look.
We've only done them in yellow.
You're the paint
Unless
guy.
they change.
Yeah, you're the paint
Unless
man.
they change something that I don't. Of course,
Well.
I've been out of it for a little bit.
Well,
Now you're gonna make me have to figure it out.
So I painted them white.
I know that on some of them the inside is white, the outside is blue.
I've seen that.
okay, here's the one. Anyway, that's the one I was gonna ask you about.
The domestic violence thing, there's a
It's
couple in there.
contractor.
It's their grant application.
Man, gravel's going up.
Pardon?
Gravel's going up.
Not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why was I in Warrensburg on Saturday night and gas was $2.70, $2.66 at the Murphy at Walmart, and I get to Clinton and it's $2.91, $2.94, Wheaton $2.94.
Because that's the way it always is.
Insane.
yeah.
It's usually a lot cheaper. It or Harrisonville, that's the two places you can go. All you have to do is drive up there, it's cheaper.
I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never understood that either. I've heard people talk about it
Mhm.
in comments. That
I'll do one of those, I guess. I'll just
Um,
make a comment. I don't get it.
guess I should ask him about that.
let's see.
It's quality, it's all of it for us.
Oh, there's
For
one.
yeah, for all the yeah. I get all mine through MFA.
Do you?
The only reason we do that is because we got that
Is this? yeah, I
fuel
mean,
card whenever I was
is there
trucking,
more
we
than
just
one in
kept
here I
it.
need to
That's-
sign?
I use Rick's.
So
yeah.
you have to keep looking.
I got,
I don't even pay attention anymore. These are so expensive, no matter where you get it.
Well, there at MFA, they put in new pumps over here, and it shows the price and have how many gallons.
Hey, you found all yours.
Never paid attention to
I
it
Didn't
either
even
until
miss one this
Yeah.
time.
I
recently.
didn't?
No,
I thought maybe.
good
So
job.
it's $80, $84, $85.
Mine's a little over 100.
Again, and see if I can quickly find it.
Okay, Moley County project. An event comes.
Oh yeah, keep going. Page 39 looks like a county commissioner signature.
Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning, Dennis.
Well, my pages aren't marked. And I think this could be it.
I have never seen this document, so I do not know what I'm looking at.
Well, I don't know either. Currently not a business entity. Does not meet. Currently. They've typed over here, does not currently meet. Does not currently meet. And what the page you're looking at.
What are you saying where it says what?
Oh, here it is. Bold.
No.
Huh?
I don't know which one of those you're supposed to sign.
Tell you what, should I roll or ask Wendy?
It's not Wendy's.
Or
I think you need to
Absolutely.
do the current business entity status. I think you need to sign box B
box?
because we are enrolled as in the E-Verify.
Box B.
Mhm. We are a current business entity,
Okay, not
not A. That says we're not a current.
Oh, I've got these actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I remember seeing.
To confirm that we're in
And,
that
that's
E-Verify
the
program.
the greatest thing.
Let me look at this
You
and
know,
get back
by
to you,
any means.
Jim, because I think there's more here than what's.
okay.
I've never filled this out. I don't think you've ever filled this
I've never
out.
filled it out.
So we need more. They don't know
let
though.
me
Jim
open
doesn't
it.
know what she's
Pardon?
looking at
This one, let me open.
from Lucretia's office. So
Okay.
I'll get with Rick. But
Phone preview
all
must
this
be
is we have to E-Verify that we use
Yes.
for employment.
Yeah.
And so we're affirming that we have E-Verify and we
E-Verify.
allow business to use that status.
I don't know.
But I want to make sure I get you signed in the right place.
All right, yeah, I don't want to do that. How's your day going? How's your day?
My day's going good, every day's good.
So I think on a couple, this one you had to sign,
I did the one.
yeah, on the front one. But I think a couple of these would actually be, it may be the county clerk who the E-Verify is through, not you, because I think it's actually.
You
through the
need to
county.
wipe one out.
No, this one I think you did
All right.
correct.
One thing about it, if you don't do it right, they'll send it back to you.
Don't sign it at all. I'll definitely get back to you.
Well, it's all on that E-Verify and that's under the county clerk, so. It's just a matter of learning. You told me you weren't coming today, Dennis.
I didn't plan on it, but
What
the
changed?
state
I'm
sent me,
so glad to
the-
see you.
the state sent me a letter and said, get this corrected, so in order to get it corrected, I gotta have your signature.
Oh, you mean one of those things where they tell you that was wrong?
Surely you
They'll
don't have.
send it back to
Surely
you.
you don't have those sort of things happen, do you?
Well, I guess I fat fingered and put the wrong key on, put the wrong number on the wrong line and they catch it.
Dan Steele tried to charge us sales tax, so I deducted that from the bill, FYI.
They do every time.
Okay,
And usually Rick or whoever just tells them tax exempt or whatever.
I didn't know if I needed to send them a tax exempt letter.
They've had one. sent
Okay.
to them.
It's like almost $1,500 in taxes. Jake, were you cool with this marine tax
Yeah.
payout?
Yeah.
I figured you would be, but I needed to hear the yeah.
Okay, I
Just went
didn't
ahead and
realize.
pushed it through. That's okay.
I wasn't sure on the process for that.
I'll fix you up over it and have you sign it.
Okay.
I just didn't see no reason in holding it when I knew you'd see this.
Yeah. Mark Harden told me that they were getting ready to replace the bridge there on 2 Highway just outside of Windsor.
Oh, I don't know.
We had to go out and write the permit for it yesterday, I guess. But
That's why I had so much traffic down J Highway this morning.
I don't-
It ain't closed yet.
I don't think it's
still-
closed yet.
It's still-
Maybe they have
it's-
do they have signage out? I was driving to school going, where are all these people coming from? I don't ever meet these people on my way to school in the mornings.
That first one before it goes up the hill.
Yeah, as you come out of Windsor, it's the first bridge. you
Yeah.
go to.
Guess we're finally gonna replace that.
It was on the list, the one on
Yeah.
Y Highway.
Mm-hmm.
was on the list.
Do both of them.
A little.
Which one on why?
A
The
little
first one out of town,
Okay.
the one lane.
single
bridge.
lane bridge.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna widen it?
Yeah.
No.
It was just a rehab. That one was,
Oh, I'd love to see that go.
it might be more rehab since they took someone to plow the guardrail on it.
Then that happened. Just through there, right?
Lady was coming home, headed home one night. Supposedly a deer ran out in front of her and she hit the bridge, slid sideways, went down the embankment. Wow. Called her husband, he went to pick her up. They went home next morning, somebody seen it, called the highway patrol.
Figured they'd worry about it the next day, huh?
She sobered up.
Who was?
She sobered up.
I don't have no idea.
Can't remember when Mark said that they was gonna start the bridge still.
Supposed to be, I think, 7 or 8 just get rehabbed or rebuilt.
Mhm.
One on, or in Henry County, one on Z,
The bad one.
Mm-hmm.
the one on U,
Yeah, I remember hearing about that one.
the long one. One on 13 South, headed northbound, just north of Z,
Yeah,
that one there.
that's a bad one.
Then they're supposed to be rehabbing the one out here on 18 before you get to Christian Academy.
Yeah. So that was Z highways. We put on the priority list for possible work being done. 13 to that bridge.
I say they're supposed to add 2 foot of shoulder or 2 foot of roadway to each side of Z and repave it next year. So
The
that,
whole way.
from what I've been told,
Well, that was by Rutgers, and you go down that little hill before you go to
they're
the
gonna
bridge.
start at 13 and go all the way to.
Well, you remember where that
Carolina.
dump truck laid over in fatality? That shoulder should help. But we
Talked
or I
about
asked
yesterday.
about rehab from 13 to the quarry. Hopefully they do
I'm gonna
something.
make mine short. See
All right.
what you guys are doing.
We're done.
Here a while back, you guys allowed Jim to sign a soft match request for Bridge 400018, which is Southeast 450. MoDOT sent me a thing back saying that I had wrong number on the wrong truck, and anyway, I had to change it. So in order to do that, I had to change this, and it makes about $100 difference. So
Losing or making?
we're losing.
I don't want to sign it. Leave the other one.
Sign it, Jim.
What? Yes, he
52,000 is better than a stick in the eye.
No doubt.
Otherwise, do you have anything more? Jake?
Nope.
Jim, you got anything? Kelly, you got anything? Kelly got her parking
Oh, I
spots
do.
painted and she's happy. And I'm gonna
Well, we're not for sure.
I'm gonna order 2 more new
Why aren't you
signs.
for sure?
The color.
They're supposed to be blue.
Well,
It's supposed to be a darker blue than what
Yeah,
they
it's
thought,
not baby
but
blue.
Art says it's black. I thought they used
No,
to
he
be
said
yellow.
it's yellow.
not anymore.
They changed.
Anymore, the stripes are supposed to be yellow or white, and then the handicap is a darker blue than what we have.
Yeah, we got the wrong blue.
I do have something.
You lied.
I forgot. I can't remember the road. Cut through road from RA to H.
Mhm.
H.
11 something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're at the stop sign at HH. That spot's blown up again. I talked to Jason Wareham for Deepwater. He said, fix it. And I was like, I can tell Dennis, or you can get a hold of Dennis. He's like, well,
Where's
I'm
that
awfully
Tower
busy
Commission
with
building at?
work.
Here.
Here.
If you would, go ahead and tell Dennis. So, if you would. What do
Ted
you wanna
Holt's
do?
got a hold of you too, ain't
Oh, yes.
he? He worries more about everybody else than he does his own day.
Well, he's got to get to and from.
He's got to get Short Street Keys Thursday afternoon.
That's
lunch,
right.
I
And then
know.
Appleton
Yeah.
City for the grocery store.
I'll put it on the list.
Okay. I don't know if we want to
You're gonna have to
Ted's
dig it out.
route or
You're gonna have to dig it out and put base in it, let it set for a while, pack in there,
yeah.
and then we'll have to concrete it or we'll have to hot mix it. And I'd say we'll probably end up just concreting because it ain't gonna be a very big spot.
Okay. I say let's do it
16.
whenever it
Oh,
suits your all's.
But I'll
Timeline.
I'll put it on schedule.
Okay. So there's another spot just a little bit further down that's not near as bad.
8 o'clock.
You might want to look
2
at that.
o'clock.
Probably
Commission.
take care of both of them
Salary
while we're doing
commission.
2 o'clock.
See, I didn't know if you wanted
I can't be.
what you wanted to do,
it.
but yeah, that was the.
I
We'll
didn't set
saw
the
them
time.
out and get them taken care of.
Is there a tube that runs underneath there?
Not that I'm aware of.
Should there be?
No, because it all drains, both sides drain straight side.
Okay.
Drains
I couldn't remember if
north,
it's.
and then you go down there just a ways, and then there's a tube that goes underneath the roof.
Okay. I didn't know if. I wasn't sure
Finding
why
the
there.
time when everybody's available. for
Everybody's
their-
made a comment that there's a seat there. I just didn't know.
We'll have to dig it down 3 or 4 feet and fill it up with base or whatever, and let it pack in there.
Okay.
So,
What are you doing?
Sounds good, Dennis.
What are
Thank you.
doing?
yes, ma'am.
Thank
I
you.
gotta go that way. You know.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys have a good day.
Too.
Too. Do you know how many people? Well, Mark, I'm not asking Mark because he knows how many people don't pay attention to wet paint.
My wife.
I'm
We
gonna
had
guess quite a
cones.
few.
We had cones and caution tape just on the outside so we didn't block off the whole. And I'm telling you, they would walk
Right through.
right through it. We ended up having to caution tape the whole thing out and put wet signs, caution wet signs on the ground. They still tried to walk through. The assessor's office had great entertainment while that was all going on.
Oh, they had front row
They
seat.
were
didn't they?
counting people that walked through the paint as the guys were painting.
Mhm.
People were walking through the paint.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
That's nothing new to Mark, I'm sure.
Mm-mm.
I'd like to say I'm surprised, but
I gotta brag on Dennis and his crew. They always go above and beyond.
Hi, Joey.
Right.
Hi, Joey.
He's here for the bid open.
Oh, okay.
We haven't heard back from Ivan yet, have we?
I have
Mhm.
not.
Okay.
Regarding
Was
the
that
Booth
the
Road,
Booth
I have
Road?
not.
Yeah.
Jake, will you sign this, please?
Yeah. Is this one?
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. after.
I have also not heard back from Mike Keith. I called and talked to Kayla Friday morning after we had commission meeting
Mhm.
Thursday.
Mhm.
I think it was Friday morning. And she was gonna get with the claims people and see if it wasn't covered under this, would it maybe be covered under
Mhm.
something else? Or so they were digging just to see, so.
Hope we find some.
I wanna check the mail just before 10 o'clock to make sure we don't have any bids downstairs.
Is this,
Do you guys want me to make copies of these before we? Cause I got some of them emailed to me, so. You each want a copy?
Please.
I don't know what I did.
You got a better staple for it. It's right
Yep.
there.
That's mine.
Thanks.
Gee, look,
What?
I'm just looking at that.
Honestly,
It's just-
I would also need
Huh?
some blueprints or plans of what they've already got there at the sheriff's office. I'm not exactly sure what's.
You gotta have an overlay.
Yeah.
Huh?
You need an overlay.
Yeah,
And it'd probably be good to have one of those at the bank too before you just.
Well, we asked about getting one of those, and I don't think
Dave-
we ever got it. I never got one.
no, I never did either. I thought, because somebody said, well, it's out of the question, so I never thought much more about it.
Well, I wouldn't say it's out of the
Uh,
question. I just don't know if it's.
Well, I was
the
just
route
looking
we
at the
should
cost,
go.
the difference with Mark.
There's a major cost.
Major cost difference.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time convincing people to.
But when this Kelly helped me for the fact I'm gonna probably mess this up. The bill or whatever the quarter cent sales tax that we've got also helps fund and run the sheriff's department.
But
So-
that runs
That
out.
goes away
It
the
goes
day it's
away.
paid off.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. It goes away, so we're gonna have to ask probably anyhow.
We need that to fund and operate the jail as is.
Yeah.
We run one that was supposed to help with that, and then turned around.
That's not just the jail part.
that
of it
was the
goes
problem,
to,
And
the prosecutor.
but originally that's what it was for. But then the prosecutor had taken over.
Well, yes and no.
Well, that's what
If they had the authority to do that, then
well, they did.
it wasn't just for the jail because it was for, was it law enforcement? Is that how it was stated? Law
Yes,
enforcement.
that's right. According to Rick, but that's
It's the type of tax that.
I was
we
just
have.
thinking
Anyway.
we're gonna have to ask regardless. I mean, I hate to ask for more money by any means, but
just to maintain it.
Right.
Because to maintain it, first off, we got.
I just didn't think that, the last time you guys were talking about it, that we didn't think it was big enough over there for all the offices that we were hoping to house.
Well, I think for what we was talking about, and just like I'd said, I think if you really wanted to fix it, where you could make all of it, just like where the drive-through is, you could easily build that up, make it enclose it, and make it look good. I was just looking at that, and then that'd make you plenty of room. Cause you're two officers.
Then you're also, looking at, now we financially operate out 2 buildings. We maintain 2 buildings instead of 1 building. I mean, those are
Well, if you do the
long-term
bank,
costs.
you
You
got
also have.
Jail and then this, you're doing 3.
Right, but I'm saying just for the court or the courthouse
Oh.
business. I'm just speaking specifically to this. You gotta think long-term too.
Yeah,
Obviously, the short term is so it's, but you gotta think long term too.
well, if you wanna think long-term, what I'm looking at, we're probably gonna have to have a jail. The way it's going. Cause we're filling it up.
Yeah, it's always full.
I know that. When they talked about it, oh my gosh, 10 beds, we got all kinds of rooms.
You're spending money, but you're making money.
And I'm not against the other.
No, I don't think we should rule it out at all.
Which part?
The bank.
The bank. Yeah. No, I
No.
definitely wouldn't rule it out by any means. It just, I would want to make sure it's. I don't know.
Well, I figure if it costs us that amount to buy, I don't care if I have another 5, 6, it's still cheaper. Build, buy,
Well, and
build and build. Bank, or- And cause you
20
have a
million
lot of,
takes quite a while to pay off.
huh?
20 million takes quite a while.
You're not
to
a
pay
kidding.
off. And
This
it'll
one
be
is-
fluctuating interest because you're not gonna get it locked in. So it could get pretty pricey.
how long's it taking to pay out
We could have
the
paid
first
off.
tax?
We haven't. I mean,
Right, but I
we-
mean,
But we could have paid more, but we saved our money. That's the reason how we done it. Right now, we're spending money.
I feel like that's all I'm doing is spending money.
well, I mean, you want to talk about spending money, you buy the bank, you still got the jail, and then you're going to be running this too. You're looking at 3 buildings. And over time, I mean, it's all going to add up.
Well, when you add to that building, what do you think's gonna do to the jail price? Heating and cooling and everything else, cause it's attached to it. I don't care if you call it 1 building or 2, it's gonna be more money.
Well, it's gonna be
And
more.
That's what I'm
money
trying to say.
And air conditioners, and I don't know. And that part of it, just replace it.
Thank you. I think
We'd have to do it.
Did he bring that in?
What the thing to
He emailed
do
it to me.
would be to get
Thank
actually.
you. Did you
if-
check the
if we
mail?
Thought about that
Will you? I sent you a
Just
text. Will you
to
check
get
the
a
mail to make
cost
sure there's no
benefit.
bids in there?
analysis. That way you know the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, you find out what they're paying for their utilities there.
In order to do it,
Yeah.
in order to do
That's
it, you
gonna
got
get
to,
you.
in order to do it, you gotta look at what all.
That may be something we want to look into here pretty directly then.
Yeah, but they, I mean,
You
it costs a
emailed
little
me
bit of money,
your
but
bid as
you'll
well,
know.
right?
Yeah,
It
If they
hasn't
do it
changed.
right,
correct.
Okay.
you will know
That's
if
just part of the
it's a
software
good
program.
or
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
What I'm looking at.
I just
just
make
like
sure
that,
it wasn't
you're
any
also
different from what
on
you
land
emailed me.
Correct.
too.
There's a lot of land.
You could sell that one section, but I would never sell it.
I would. I mean,
If you ever get a bond, you better hang on to it.
15 years down the road, you may have to put something else.
Right.
Oh, the cemetery.
I don't care what you do. It's kind of like a long time ago. I went by where NFL bought. I wanted to buy that over there. Move it.
Land is never
Oh.
a bad
No.
bad investment, I'm not making any more of it, so.
Well, even if we was to purchase the bank, and the more I'm sitting in this seat, the more I'm learning the different entities we have to keep officed. You know, like the extension office and all that.
Hey,
It's
you all you
probably a
need
good
to-
investment at some point in time, but
the
Well, you know-
extension office, you better clarify that. That's something. All we do, we can offer them a place, just like I know St. Clair County and that. They just found them a place, said, hey, over there you can get. And they don't rent it. So, hey, when you listen to other counties, we're paying more money than what Pettis County pays.
But we're required to house them, yes.
Huh?
okay,
Yes.
okay.
That's
But we
not
get-
optional, but
I'm
what we
now
fund
with you.
them is optional. Where we have to house them, but what we fund them is optional.
I see. I understood that. I was beginning to think you was getting ready to tell. He was trying to tell me that we didn't have.
Would we gain anything moving, you know, like Johnson County, just using them as an example, they took an old bank and that's their collector's office. And I think their assessor's office is even somewhere else.
Assessor's right there.
So,
They is the old funeral home.
Didn't Bates go into a new building?
Bates, I know they went to an old supermarket, I think, but I think they took all of their offices, all their county offices. But, you know, so like you guys were saying, land's never a bad deal. Even if you could move two offices, so say you took the collector and the assessor, which the bank would work phenomenally for the collector because they have a drive-through. I noticed Johnson County utilizes their drive-through. And even if you move two out, you could move Alan downstairs, you know, and put him in
Get
an
some people out of
office.
closets.
Get the courts a little more space. They could have the entire third floor. I mean, you're not fixing the great big move everybody out situation, but I mean that's a thought too. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Depending on what you're moving out, I guess, is the bank big enough?
Oh, gotcha.
You know, that's a great question. We'd have to decide what we're moving.
Big thing is find out what I'm with Mark. Find out the cost. Fix it the way we want it. Get some blueprints, kind of figure out what we want. So you have it. And then you see whether we can
And
make
the
it.
parking spots.
And if you can't, and just like parking, it'll be a lot nicer.
I think beneficial for our residents and surrounding communities to have the courts in its own section close to the inmates.
Well, that's the way you know.
I mean, that was the
everybody's
whole
trying to move.
pushing point for the justice centers, so they didn't have to transport them back and forth. Have it all in one area. We wouldn't have to have the. We can open up all four doors of the courthouse again to where people could park wherever, and then wouldn't have to have the metal detector. That's the word I was trying to look for. So I mean, pros and cons, both
That's it.
sides.
That's it. You just gotta weigh your pros and cons and cost. You know, long term
get
I
cost.
see both sides. I really do. I just
I think you better get the cost first. See what. And you could get a hold of the H&M. See kind of an idea what it costs.
another deal. You know, when they drew up this, there was empty buildings back then too. They could have looked into buying. I mean, there was a reason that they had it drew up and a purpose behind it all.
The purpose
Not saying we
was,
got to continue on.
Right.
the purpose was to have it all in one location.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the purpose.
And an updated elevator.
That's 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
We're
Let me check
ready.
and make
We're
sure
ready.
there's no
10
more
o'clock.
downstairs.
It's after 10.
Mail hasn't arrived yet. It is what it is.
But yeah, I'm
All right.
Do we need to
I have
I don't know how that
4 bids.
So when it comes in,
Huh?
when it comes in,
I don't know.
and there's this on the mail.
Do we need to wait a little bit longer for the mail, or
There ain't no telling when it'll be here.
that's just
I
how
mean,
it goes?
there's no certain
Okay.
time it'll be here. So I have 4 bids,
You know, it's the most sort of,
open in no particular order.
Josh being a lot of.
Take one, pass it down, please. We'll open the first one.
Oh.
Okay, the first one will be Complete Tree Care Forestry Production LLC out of Garden City.
Oh, you got another copy?
Huh?
There should have been 3.
Was there 2 there?
No? Okay, there you go.
All right.
Did we need to make a copy?
But I like.
Oh,
All right.
sorry about that.
Okay, as outlined, bid proposal tree removal. 5 trees to be removed, designated by the Mark X. Where y'all from, Joey? You're from
Joey, I'm from County.
County, and
I'm Complete Tree Care. I'm out of Garden City.
oh, okay, you're the one.
Yeah,
got it. All right.
that's me.
Okay,
So
all
I
right.
hope that I can at least
Okay.
give some information as
Yeah,
well. So.
and there's, okay, 3 ash trees, 1 elm, 1 locust. Removal, flush, cut off, haul off and clean up. Trimming, pruning of trees around the property as a certified airbrush, yep. MW 6041A. Professional view needs can be different than what the client is aware of. We know that trimming and pruning will be done as follows. NZI trimming procedures. Stump grinding for 5 stumps that were left from removed trees. That's right. Insurance upon acceptance and estimated time 7 days. Okay, and that being said, tree removal 11,300, 8,000 for tree trimming, pruning, and then stump grinding 23. A total of $21,600.
I don't know if I get to speak or share anything on that. If that's okay. I don't know if that.
Go ahead, Will.
I was made the observation from a certified arborist for the pruning and trimming. There wasn't a specific detail, and that can range a lot for the tree on what that is. Some just want it elevated, they just want the bottom dead, like out of oak trees. They just want the dead limbs throughout the oak trees on that aspect. So I tried to give a range of a price, and I said, well, hopefully we'll discuss that, but this would kind of be somewhere in the price range.
From 5 to 8,000.
Correct. To saying, all right, hopefully I'll get some time with somebody to say, what are you expecting to do? Because I looked at it as a professional arborist to say, for the health of the tree, this is what I would be doing.
Okay.
And that's what I've asked people of everybody.
That's
that I've
what
talked
he's
with.
asked.
Right.
A good trimming of all the trees that's not being removed, and to where they're healthy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
The tree out here on the north side by the gazebo, we just had some possibility to take one big.
Yeah. Yeah. Where it was healthy, it wasn't hanging over into the parking lot areas.
And hang flat.
Yeah.
Right, touching part of it.
Take some
Right.
weight off of it.
Sure.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping to just to verify
Yeah.
that I would make sure that I was on the same page
Yeah.
with expectations.
Definitely.
My paper's in here.
Thanks, y'all.
I ran out of paper in my copy.
Okay.
Did you say the total?
Yeah.
All right.
And
Move on.
total was 21,600 with everything.
Okay.
And it could be a fluctuation of
Right.
Expectations.
That's okay, there's one. Here's another one. Hill Tree Service,
Hill Tree.
Hill Tree, out of Oak Grove, Missouri. Did you get one? Sure.
I don't, but it's okay.
Okay, all right. Hill Tree Service estimated cost. General pruning of dead limbs and everything, 878, 12,750.
You said Oak Grove.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Remove 5 trees marked with X, 3 ash, 1 elm, and 1 locust, and haul away brush, wood, debris, grindstones below grade level, and haul away excess shavings, 12,750. General pruning to remove damaged or crossing branches, raise canopy wherever necessary, or around gazebo, over street lights, sidewalks, and streets. North side, raise up 4 oaks and trim back away from gazebo, remove damaged and dead limbs, 2 smaller ornamental. East side, raise up 2 oak trees, prune 2 redbuds, remove damaged limbs. South side, raise up 4 oak trees and remove limbs over street, light, and sidewalk. Prune back branch repair from corner courthouse. Raise up 2 tulip poplars, raise up 1 white oak, and remove large dead limbs over all away brush and debris. 20,600. Okay. All right. Okay. Next is co-op mowing and tree service. Coops mowing. Tree service out of Calhoun. Okay, Coops mowing tree, removal of 5 marked trees, stump grinding, removal of debris, and fill holes as needed. Trimming and pruning 13 additional labeled with letters on attached map. Light maintenance work on trees marked with X and included no additional charge. Complete cleanup and hauling off limbs. Okay. All right. Total of and he's got a certificate for insurance. Okay, and removal with stump grinding. 9,000 for removal and 1,350 for stump grinding. 10,350.
There's a grand total on the second page.
And let's see, 1 second. There we go. With the total on, here's the ones, oak and south side, east side, going down. Total $17,600 for everything. Grand total.
Okay.
Okay. That's Coops.
Yep, that's yours. I'm gonna take a copy of this.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I lost
Here's
one.
your next 3.
All right.
Or next one.
Next three.
Price Right Tree Service.
Price Right Tree Service out of Deepwater. There we go. Pete Young. Okay, total is for all similar. 5 stones ground out, replace with dirt. Clean up. 13 oak trees. Okay, trimming. Total, for Price Right is $24,870. Okay. One more, is that
Uh-uh.
4?
We only have 4.
All right, 4's all we had.
Complete tree, hill tree, coops mowing, and price rate tree service. That's the only 4 that I ever received. And you
Hill
all-
Tree is up here, and there's Coops.
Coops
Price Right.
incomplete is here.
Huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I can speak for itself.
That's a pretty big price difference.
Huh?
That's a pretty big price difference.
Yep.
So are you comparing apples to apples?
That's what I'm trying to do.
When you guys got done
Yeah.
stump grinding, were you, I mean, how deep were you going down after, to get rid of the stumps?
So I'll go first on that one. I go down as far as the machine head reaches, which can be anywhere 8, 10, 12 inches down on that one. If not, it's further than that.
Do you fill it with dirt when you're done? Or do you just leave the,
I backfill with the stump grindings, and then I go up to, depending on the size, typically it's about 8 to 10 inches. I mound it up, that way it will settle settle down after all the rain, snow, and all that aspect for it. If you're wanting to get the stump grindings hauled out, dirt put back in, and sod or grass placed back in, that can be done, but that's usually an additional cost because that's labor intensive.
sure.
It's
Mhm.
not exactly an easy deal. I'm young and noble. Anyways, you can see on yours.
I set my stuff riding out, and he goes down about 12 inches deep on all his stumps, and he falls clear out as far as he done one here in town. He had a backyard 30 by 40 or something, because the roots were right atop of it. And I was gonna have him push the shavings off to the side and haul them off and haul dirt in as needed.
Yeah.
Because when he does the roof there, he brings all that dirt and shavings into the hole,
Sure.
and then you got dirt mixed with shit.
Okay. Well, usually go to drop the other and two things still.
So they're covering basically the same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Mhm.
How we want to do this, Kelly?
Okay.
Whatever bid you guys are gonna accept.
Is this
Make a
where we
motion
make the
to
motion
accept.
for?
Yep. Yeah, we're ready.
You good?
You have any other questions, Mark?
No.
I think price wise, we've got one that stands out to us. You in agreement with that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
All right. Need to ask me.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve Coops mowing and tree service. The grand total is 17,600.
I'll second it.
Motion been made and seconded to accept Coops service, mowing and tree service of Calhoun. Voice roll call, Mark,
Yes.
Jake, yes.
Jim, yes. Motion carried. Okay, good. Sorry.
Thank you for the bids.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you for the bids. It was closer. I was just looking, you got some in that still. All right,
Thanks.
all right, thank you.
Hey, Joey.
When,
That's okay. How quickly will you do it?
3 weeks.
And so we had, Joey and I had talked, we talked about that,
It's a big oak tree right over.
yeah,
And then
oh, we got one,
this corner.
this corner over here.
this one tree right here by
Right
the
there.
courthouse.
We're wanting to,
Get
that
rid of
one
it.
you and I talked about right here,
Right at the
we're wanting
corner,
to take it out.
needs to come out. Here,
Yeah.
pull it.
I
Pull it.
assure you,
There
he's
we
still
go.
gonna
You
come
sit
under
right
the
here.
bid of all the other people with that
Yeah.
extra tree.
Well,
That
you and
one
I
right
talked about how it needed to come
See that
out.
one?
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to.
Add
Add
that
that
to
one
your
on.
bid.
You're gonna have to add it to it,
Okay.
add it to your bid and you're still good.
I'll
And on the pruning and the trimming of the trees, you recommended
He's got this
in
map
Jan.
right here
Yes.
Yeah.
that is amazing.
I walked the square about 10 times. Just trying to figure stuff out.
I believe it. But he recommended trimming the oak trees December,
If we're
January.
doing a lot, if you want a lot done to them, December 31st.
Yeah.
But the only one we're doing a lot to is this one out here. That's not, I don't think it's too much.
Okay. I just remember we talked about
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
wanted to express that to everybody else.
Do them in the spring, pin oaks?
No, in
Or-
the harsh winter when they're
Okay,
just out.
harvest one, okay.
And they've been trimmed on before. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not that big. If you take an oak tree that's never been trimmed, it's not healthy for it. So.
Yeah.
But
When do you think?
about 3 weeks. is when
Oh,
I-
all right. Good.
How long do you think it'll take to go?
I'm gonna have 2 other trees come in and help me, and we're gonna knock it out in just a couple days.
Awesome.
That's even better.
That's even better.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're gonna have a crane here. And that way we're not in the yard. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I also ask if you let me know in advance before you come, so I can
Yes.
block off the parking
Yes,
lot, so we don't have people.
I was thinking somebody that's real close to the edge, just I'll wait till after 5 o'clock. So.
Well, that'd
We
be
can cone
better.
it off.
That'd be good.
No, there's not an issue with shutting them down if we need to move or have people not park. I
But
just
it-
need advance notice, and some of these folks get here at 6:30 in the morning, you
yeah.
know, and so.
Yeah, I understand that. Cars them, if you,
I just
But-
want
so the big ones.
I don't want to cover someone's car with salt. I mean, it's just sawdust, but
Yeah.
Right.
people.
Some people are
Get
particular.
upset.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there anything going on? Kelly made the comment that we're having dumpsters delivered at some point in time.
The 18th, that week of the 19th through the 25th is that week that they don't have court on the 3rd floor, and that's when we're getting our construction done upstairs. As far as I know, the dumpsters will be gone after that. I do know they're pulling a dumpster in the parking lot at that.
Joey can work around dumpsters. I just didn't
Yeah.
know
You
because
did.
it was going to
Which-
fall about the same time.
Yeah,
it
it's gonna
sounds
fall
like.
about the same time, which
I don't see any
Not a
big
bad
problem
idea.
with it. Huh, not a bad
And
idea.
what when was that you were saying?
the week of the
19th.
20th, the 18th through the 26th.
Oh, sorry.
It'll probably either be the week of the 13th
Mm-hmm.
or the week of the 27th.
Okay.
That's where I'm.
Okay. All right.
I've got some jobs scheduled and stuff the week of the 20th already. So.
We're also closed on the 13th. We're not open. That's a holiday.
That would be a good day.
So
That'd be a good day to do it.
that's the day that also the basement people are supposed to start in here. So just FYI, we are closed on the
I'll get
13th.
with my subs and see when they're available.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
Just let us know.
be in touch with Kelly, or you can get a hold of me. It's whatever.
All right.
You've got both our
Thank
numbers.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Joey.
Joey.
We'll see you.
And I'll get that added on there. I'll give me text it to you or something.
Do you have my email? Jim, will you give me
Yeah.
one of my cards? Can you email it to me and then I can just zip it to all of them?
Here, here's the implementation.
Thanks,
See you,
Joe.
Joey.
Did you see on his deal, light maintenance work on trees marked with an X included at no additional charge?
Yeah.
Yep.
We walked around. He's like, this little tree ain't gonna take much. I'm gonna charge for that. I was just gonna and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He said to stay busy doing make money.
I think it'd be
I mean,
good.
it is, that's a,
I think it'd be good.
He
I may
does
want-
good
I
work.
may want
He
to talk to that
does.
He
boy.
does good work.
Hey, guess what? I've got 1, 2, 3 ashes got to come out. And one of them was starting to die. I'd rather take it out now than I would later. And I really, hey, when he gets done, I'm gonna talk to him.
He's
So
gonna do
Joey's-
some trees for, well, it's not really us, it's our neighbor.
But he seemed like a heck of a nice kid.
He is,
Mhm. I like people like that.
so yeah.
he's a hard worker.
And trimming them, that's what the next thing. It's just like I've got some pin hooks and all in, or some oak, and they're a lot better. I had one guy quite a while ago up toward up north here somewhere when they had that storm years ago, went through tornado, and he come out and he cut them. He said, "Hey, you need to thin them out,
Yeah.
so when wind comes through and go through the trees, it'll save half of this."
I trimmed a bunch of mine over the last 3 years. I haven't had any real small.
Yeah.
But I've got one big dead one.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I've got to get down.
I've got a lot of trimming to do.
We have our meeting with, the elevator company at 11.
Yep.
In between there, we've got some senior tax relief applications, but
Okay.
I would like to chat a little bit. I'll start with,
And then
you
go
go
to
to
the
the
bathroom.
bathroom. I'll give these to Mark.
Can I do that?
Right off the top.
I will forward any emails I get from the insurance company or Ivan. I just haven't heard anything. I hated to come up here with nothing to tell you guys, but
That's how it goes.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is what it is.
See, I talked to Clinton Township yesterday, matter of fact, and they are definitely on board.
Sure.
And then happy to hear about this actually. They had a question. Well, I say they. It was Dawn. Question about the road there. I call it Martin's Curve. I don't know the number road, but it's a little bit further down on 18 that cuts over to that curve on 7.
I
Uh,
like your shirt.
it's the same issue. Half of it's on them, half of it's on Fields Creek. They've got truck traffic that runs through there too. He thought maybe, possibly. I don't know if that one can, because we got to allow them to go through somewhere.
Mhm.
But they've got that short little section that's paved that they're trying to protect a little bit. Didn't know if that was something we ought to.
Yeah.
Look into, or we.
Like you said, you gotta be careful because you can't
Right.
shut them all down or.
Yeah.
You haven't touched these, have you?
No. Those are good. I'd say they're out of whack. But
Yeah,
it's
they
only
are.
a few.
It's okay. Just send them down, honey. We'll take pay.
You got it.
Yeah, appreciate it, Kelly. As long as they get done, we'll handle the rest.
Kelly, I do have actually a question. I was just, Ivan had said that he thought the insurance company would pick up the tab for like what we've paid him. Have they made any payments or do you know anything?
Right, so, the last that I talked to that Jeremiah, who's the project manager, head guy, he was taking that to their legal counsel. I got him copies of all the bills, I got him copies of all the payments that we have paid. I have not gotten an update since then, but I did provide them all that information.
Okay. I just wondered since we putting it out, if they were actually gonna send it back.
I will just send him an email right now and see if we can get a follow-up on that. Indemnification, that's what it is called. I guess sounded out to spell it.
Indemnification.
I will forward you, what do you send me?
Okay.
Started early, ran out early, Jim.
Alright.
I think Jake already did that.
Yeah, I hadn't rinsed the pot out yet, but
Well, I'm gonna put towels out. Okay,
I have,
yes,
I'm gonna run a current budget report and send it to you guys to look at.
is that what you wanted
Please
to
don't.
talk to us about? Do I got time to do
Mhm.
he's done.
Clark's got the last one.
Oh, I just got an email from Ivan.
Yeah, well, I'll be. These are all okay?
All of those are.
His response, I sent him the amendment, or the,
Yeah.
not the amendment, the resolution and the ordinance, and his response is both documents are appropriate for adoption by the commission, so they must meet all the requirements.
Good.
I am going to forward all of you that email though, so that you have that in
Yeah.
your own writing.
Yeah.
And I don't have to find that later, so, it sounds like you're good to,
We
Good to
need
go.
We still need to go over and talk to the
Right.
city. And get them
cause
on
part of
board.
that's new.
Yeah.
But at least you have your documents ready to go, so,
Right.
yeah, he said that's good to go.
Good.
Good deal.
That's another step anyways.
Yep. Did you ask him about the 26th or October 26th on that one deal to have the bench trial?
What was I supposed to ask him?
Is that the right date?
Yes,
It was? In
yes, they're wanting to do a
One
bench
year, a
truck,
year
yeah.
ahead of time.
They've got this mark. Oh yeah, this one. They bought the house in 2025. Well, this one's confusing me. Wait, it just comes back.
I sent her an email to verify, Jim, just to calm the soul, to make sure she meant 26 and not 25.
Well, I just thought,
Well, that's a long ways off.
that's a long ways off.
We knew it was gonna be, I mean, Ivan said it was gonna be that far.
Got one more there.
This one was. They put a
Oh,
sticker
sticky.
on here, yeah. the freeze is 2025. They purchased a home in 2025. It's saying, but why would 2024 real estate have the same address?
Is it on, so the mailing address is the same as the parcel ID address down there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, when
Might
they
wanna
purchase,
ask about that one.
This one,
when they buy the home.
well, they're saying that they.
Well,
bought
they
it in
haven't paid taxes. If they bought it in 25, they haven't paid taxes for 25 yet.
Right,
Well,
but their 24
They
taxes are
got
showing
the
the same
24
address.
showing that they have.
Oh, same address.
Yeah,
Well, if I know.
that one. Because if they paid taxes in 24,
It would have been on a different address, I said, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm with you.
I'm with you there. Been at least a different address, wouldn't it?
I would think so, and I'm not seeing a different address in this.
That,
Let me check there.
is that what the,
Well, of course, he may not. His driver's license shows Butler, Missouri.
oh,
But, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people. That
So
their
maybe they
addresses-
owned it and didn't actually move
Move
here
into it.
until 2025.
mhm.
So they could have owned it and been paying in Butler or living in Butler, but they didn't actually move here.
Yeah,
this
But
year.
wouldn't their 2024 real estate show Butler?
And not if they received mail out there too. Their mailing address should say Butler if it was mailed to Butler, but. So if they own the
You
property,
What you think?
now if they own the property, they lived in Butler,
Right,
they owned the property in Henry County, they're still paying Henry County taxes on that piece of property. So it would just be dependent on where they mailed the tax receipt to,
Okay.
Butler
And that-
or,
yeah.
you know, but they didn't actually, that was not their homestead until this year. Maybe that's the difference. I mean, you wouldn't think they'd have a mailing address in Henry County too, but stranger things have happened.
I don't know.
Well, they registered to vote in Clinton with the 1803 East Green.
Does that say registered to vote? Does it say? Is it
When they,
It's probably the most updated, especially if they had,
issue date 25?
yeah, all right, then this year.
Yeah.
and then
So they did move here in 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when they
Yeah.
moved.
Yep. Okay. I didn't look at that part.
looks like the date they acquired it was January, February, March, April 30th, 2025.
Well, then that still wouldn't make sense if they didn't acquire it until then. Then what Mark's saying is,
Am I reading that right?
Hmm? No.
I don't know if I'm reading that part correctly or not. Isn't that what the deed saying there?
Okay, so we change the tax.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, yeah, you're reading it right. That's,
Well, 20,
can I have the address?
1803 East Green Street.
East Green?
what's the question in I guess
Whether
I'm not
they-
understanding that.
Whether they would qualify for the 24 or they would go under the 25.
Why their personal property tax receipt is for 24 if they didn't own it in 24.
Well,
at
this
that
says
address.
it's Gene and Linda Pogue. at 1803 East Green Street in
Wow, so
24.
What's his
name.
name?
24, wrong.
Donald and Linda Gary.
That's
Then
it,
it's the wrong one.
Yeah, it's the wrong. So they would, they
Same
qualify,
address, but this is the year prior.
they qualify for 25.
That wasn't their paid tax receipt. That was somebody else's paid tax receipt.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't
that's Gene
know.
Post.
I wonder why they would send that though.
Why would they send it?
And that,
Showing that I
Showing that maybe they didn't own it in 24, so that they didn't get that back.
say that sounds like it's a question for Rick.
I think that's probably
yeah,
why
that's,
it's in
that's
there,
gotta be.
so that
They'll
they,
get the 25 rate. is
right,
what they'll
they
get.
won't be eligible for the 24 because they just bought the house. So that's probably why.
So they
Oh.
qualify. Now it's a
And Gene died, and they just sold it.
Well, Linda and Jean both passed away.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess you're
Yeah,
right.
they'll qualify
I
for
remember
the
doing
25.
yeah.
But both of them gone, and I'd say they and
That's why it was just
Todd
to
and them
prove that
sold-
it wasn't
told
theirs.
them sold the house.
It just takes a lot of brains sometimes to figure things out. That's why we put extra eyes on things in the office.
Never hurts a thing.
Okay, so that was the last one. Basically, they're showing.
But they're only eligible for 25. They're not eligible for the
right,
24.
and I think that's what the.
They
why
brought
he-
that in thinking it'd be eligible. I bet.
No, I'd say Rick printed that off to show that they weren't eligible
Yeah.
for the 2024 rate because they didn't own it in
Yeah,
24.
yeah.
Because of when they actually acquired it.
Right.
How's he gonna flag that for next year?
That
Surely
might be
they've
his
gotta go through
system.
the-
I'm not sure.
No. Okay. All right. They'll say it's okay then.
Mhm.
I mean, it's done. It's right.
Yeah.
For this year.
It's good. It's just he'll get 25 instead of
Right.
20.
Yeah. Should we put a
That's
note on
nothing
there?
on our
Won't be
part.
eligible for 24.
And I say that's nothing on our part.
No,
That's just on
He's
how
he's got a
it
note
felt
on
to
the
them.
front of it that he wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. For your 25.
Jeremiah says, "Hey Kelly, thanks for reaching out. When I last spoke with Jake, he mentioned that it might be acceptable to discuss a true up on this at the end of the litigation. Would that path forward be acceptable?" I think I'm going to inform him that this litigation is now been drawn out.
Oh, yeah. Had to remember our conversation.
Mhm.
And even Ivan said that that's protocol, I guess is the word. Because that's how it's normally handled. But this is a little different story considering it got pushed to the bench trial in 26.
Yeah.
So
It just hit me. Oh, hell, maybe he just wrote down the wrong figure.
Courts are backed up.
oh, excuse me. Have you been getting any
Okay.
calls or anything for roads being out of whack after this rainstorm? See, I've only received a couple, but
I told him that our bench trial is not until October of 26 and that it's going to be drawn out. We were wondering and talking for budgeting purposes, it might be a good idea to have a powwow regarding this, is what I told him. So I think we need to set and have for sure's
With
before we budget this for next year. So
you agree?
if you guys are cool
Yeah.
with that. Speaking of budget, that's what I would like to talk to you guys about. If you'll go to your teams, hop into your budget and then budget reports, and I just put one up there from today. Well, I have a few minutes here.
Final budget? You only got one budget.
No, it's under budget reports.
Budget. Under budget.
it's not
Well,
that's not final budget.
mine. That's what mine's got. I only got one final budget.
That's all I
For
You
got.
guys
2025.
can't see budget reports?
You got to
Nope.
hit all see all channels, and then it'll show you budget reports.
See all channels.
Yeah,
Right below it,
yeah, the in blue.
budget reports.
No, down here.
Yeah, I had to do the same.
Um,
Well, I still ain't got it. I tapped it.
Oh, yours isn't showing budget.
I'm not either.
reports.
Yours ain't either?
Click budget. No, the green.
That's weird.
Greener?
I see it and Jake sees it.
Mine, I hit budget reports and then hit files and I don't get any.
Enter a
It took
channel.
mine a minute or two to pull up, but
Okay, we'll go about this a different way.
Mine's on it.
not sure now.
Doesn't make any sense, but we'll go about it a different way. Ah,
Got
I know you
that
got
one.
that time.
Got that one.
Go over to chat, Jim.
Chat?
Mm-hmm. One labeled Henry County Commission.
Up here at the top.
You see
Got
the
it.
budget?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Got
Okay,
that one.
all right. Are we all on the same page now?
I think so.
Page 1.
Okay, if you look at the coroner's budget, we are now in the hole on the coroner's budget, which he's in general revenue, so it's on page 3.
Yep.
We're going to fix that, but I wanted you guys to be aware that he has nothing left. I mean,
He didn't have a dime.
The one I want you guys to look at
I'm just looking. He's oversold 7,000.
on what? What are you looking at?
You got a minus 7,390.
Oh, I said he's in the red.
Mine not red.
Well, mine's black too, but
He's in the hole.
red.
He's in the hole.
Well, then I'll find which page it's on and get you there without.
Well, there's not much. Sawtossy's killing. Yeah. $20,000 worth.
Oh yeah, there's nothing he can
No,
do.
no,
about
hey,
it.
he didn't have choices.
All right, if you'll go to page 14.
Okay.
I am looking at Fund 40, the LATCF.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's the local area tribal consistency fund.
Which
Mhm.
is what?
Free money.
That's what it was.
let me pull the technological terms up for you.
No. The tribal deal. And that's why then down in Mac, they wanted, there's a few counties that got it, not every county. And all the counties got, y'all need to give us some of that money for Mac. And we said, no. I said, I'm not, absolutely not.
Okay.
Hmm.
The Googs says it's a general revenue enhancement program that provides additional assistance to eligible tribal governments and revenue sharing counties. The fund was established under the American Rescue Plan and provides $2 billion in total funding for payment by Treasury to eligible recipients across fiscal years 22 and 23. So that's when we actually received the monies. The fund allows recipients to use the funds for any governmental purposes other than lobbying activity with broad discretion on how funds are utilized. So, That's why I'm bringing you to Fund 40. The trees, we didn't have budgeted that large amount of. This local tribal consistency fund can be used for anything governmental. I think it wouldn't be wise and best decision to pay for the tree removal situation out of that funds. So we're not pulling it out of our buildings and grounds funds that's already, or, I mean, it's not hurting, but we didn't budget for it.
No, and
In
we're not
years
done yet
past,
with it.
Has that fund been used for other things?
You can use
You can use it for literally anything.
it. Yeah, anything.
So in years
So it's
past,
kind of a
it's been
sludge
used.
Hey, it's
It's
simply
pretty
just never
new.
did bother if we didn't
It's
have
pretty
to.
new.
That
This
was money we
came
just
along the
always set
American
back.
Rescue when that
It was an
COVID,
accident.
ARPA,
Oh,
that
Yeah,
kind of stuff,
yeah.
think
came
it's
along.
David Hitt called
We
us.
used it.
Get on the phone.
We used it once this year already for something at the sheriff's office. Something.
Well, I notice it's
Yeah, we used it for, I don't remember what it was. It was something that we had not budgeted. Now, that's not to say that we just want to blow it all on, well, no, but since we have some of these unexpected expenses coming up, I think that's a great place to spend, to utilize.
Oh, I
that.
agree. I wasn't for sure if it had been used in years prior.
Right, like I said, it's new.
Uh-huh.
They was kind of like, here's you some money, and we was like, okay, thank you.
Okay.
I was hoping to use that for our bank.
We don't have enough in there for the bank.
No, I meant to remodel. I just kidding.
I guess that's up to you.
No,
That's
no,
what
right.
I just know.
we helped the sheriff with his app
Hmm.
when he launched it because he didn't really have the funds to do that because of a reimbursement situation that didn't happen. So that's what we paid out of it this year was the sheriff's app. I can look in previous years and see what we did.
Is there a certain amount we can use at each particular time?
No,
So this is
It's
going to
all
wipe it
ours.
on out for
that's it.
the trees,
Yeah,
which I think is a
We paid
wise
for-
decision.
we paid for road and bridge equipment out of it. It looks like we paid for a mower max out of it.
Okay.
And that was $267 or $7,000. So if that tells you how much money they gave us to use, we paid for a mower max last year.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we have not paid anything out of it. But we paid $267,242.35 for a mower max for the road and bridge department last year, and we still have $165,000 or $150,000, whatever it is in there left.
When are you gonna have to sit down and actually start your budget?
I'm working on an amended budget that we're going to work on.
Yeah.
I've been doing that since the beginning of September.
Yeah.
The county budget we will start hitting in November, late November. Hopefully have it.
Cause I don't know about you, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I
You
have
don't
no
understand.
idea what
Yeah,
it is.
No, I'm
So
the same
if
way.
you get time,
Yeah,
I'd like to sit down. And
Sure.
If you could at least explain to me
Yep.
what it is,
Where it
where it
goes.
goes. Yeah, just
why it has to go there.
right.
Just like the opioid settlement fund, we can only use that for
For
opioid
opioid.
related expenses, whereas this tribal fund, government
Because
expenses.
Right.
It's nice to have a little, Sheriff, we can help you out with that. Trees, okay, we've got a $20,000 tree project coming up. No, we're not gonna hit our main buildings and grounds line.
Right.
Yeah.
We do draw a little interest off of it. It's not a moneymaker, obviously. I mean, it made $565.47 so far this year. No, $4,432. Sorry. So I just wanted you to be aware of that fund there, and I think we should pay for the tree work out of that.
I think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So is this something we receive every year,
No.
or that was
No.
just
It was
one
a
lump?
here's you some
2
money,
years.
Gotcha.
help your general revenue.
Gotcha.
And really, our general revenue budget, as far as like general county government, is hurting because of legal fees, because we are over budget on legal fees.
Right.
We have 6.9% of our general county government budget left, which not general revenue. It's just the little piece in the general county budget. Because we have, $20,000 in over expenses that most of it is legal.
Have we heard anything else, Jim, about, what's his name?
The Paul Gordon deal
No.
with Brad Wright.
Yeah.
Haven't heard a word.
I also have not heard anything. And Maggie said, yes, October of 2026.
Okay, thank you. That's right. I just wanted to clarify. I thought, man, that's a long time away.
And Mr. Carroll from Desiree says, adding some folks from our team back to the thread. I agree, a discussion will be a good idea. He adds somebody, can you coordinate a discussion with the county's attorney on this subject? So
On what?
on the
Getting paid.
getting them to
Get
pay our
paid?
legal fees.
Okay.
Oh, that's good news. Did you see the one from Ivan? Both documents are.
Oh, you must have been in the bathroom when we
I've
discussed
heard.
that.
Yeah, it must have been. Always late to the game. Heck go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's see. I'll get mine to.
Okay, let me see if
Now we need to talk to city on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who would we talk to?
Christie, probably. That's the first person I'd talk to. In fact, I may see her over today. I'll say something to her. Because I'm sure they'll be, because Dave's Mark Dawson's last day. And Mark, you called him.
Is that why they're having the luncheon over there?
Well, they always have some speakers, have 2 or 3 speak, but Mark's going to talk then. This is his last day to work.
Does that do something to everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
I suggest we only have one of the speakers turned on that we can all hear between you guys. You all can get on yourselves on the meeting, but only have one of your speakers on so we don't have 6 different echoes. Jim, you look confused.
Or for our
Yeah.
Zoom meeting.
No, for her teams.
Oh.
I see you, Jake.
You do.
Man, I was lost to where she is at.
See, nothing's up yet.
All right.
just
Well, I got the
me.
camera turned
Are
off.
we?
How do you see me? Okay, whoa, that is
Well, now I really see you.
ugly mug.
I
Turn it
didn't
off.
get into Zoom. Where I need to get, Kelly.
In the teams.
I was going to give you that copy of the resolution, but I guess I left that at the house.
Teams.
Mr. Wilkinson is waiting to get in. I'll wait for you guys to join.
Well,
I'm
wait a
trying to
minute.
get in.
I'm in Teams. I haven't got a.
Although I need to save mine so I can take it to the Clinton Township.
How do I go?
That's my calendar.
Join now.
Join now.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Mark, are you close?
Yeah, I think I'm. Oh, join now. Yeah.
I see. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Couldn't find the join
There's
now.
Mark.
Who's going to use their microphone and speaker? Because we don't want.
Jim,
Mine's off.
mine's off.
Perfect. Perfect.
Jim's is probably off too.
It
I
is.
love. I love that you're in.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad y'all put me right here on the spot.
You're in Minecraft land.
Oh, right here. You're right
Yeah,
Do you know how to turn it on?
my boys.
here. It should be on.
Okay.
Do y'all hear me?
I hear somebody.
Mine's
speaker on.
echoing through. Hang tight.
Okay.
All right,
Well, Mark's
You're
on.
right.
Mine shows that it's off.
down there, the speaker that's got an X.
Just
Not yours, Jim. We need to hear yours.
3 over from the escape button.
right here. Let me turn it
Yeah,
up.
turn it off.
I do not see.
Go.
Oh,
There you go.
I was looking up here.
Now we'll test. Okay, wait, I don't hear no feedback. I'm gonna let this Schumer guy in.
How come we just got Mark?
Hi, Brad. Are you there?
Are you there?
Yes, hello.
Oh, Brad.
Right.
Okay. Hi. I'm Jim Stone, Henry County Presiding Commissioner. And okay. And I have with me Mark Larson and Jake Bradley and then Kelly Marriott. And I guess we're all in
Well, hello,
on.
hello.
Oh. And anyway,
Here we are.
okay. We wanted to go over what's some of the questions.
You have your contract that they sent you. It looks like what Jake's got right there.
Use it if you need to.
Okay.
Oh, where'd yours go?
Oh.
You're
Brad,
still
the reason
there.
for the call
Brad?
is the commissioners have some questions on this contract that was sent
Support.
over. Just needed some answers, and rather than going through Chris and having a middleman, they thought it would be easier just to speak to you themselves.
He may not have heard you talking to.
Can you hear Kelly all right, Brad?
He's saying no.
No? Nope.
Oh, there.
You just threw me off.
Yep.
It gives too much
Going in
feedback.
again.
Yeah, why not? Oh, you're
Do
good.
you have questions? I guess that's what I'm looking for.
Hey, Brad, this is
Well,
Kelly. Can you hear me
Kelly?
now?
Hey, I can hear you a little bit better, yeah.
Is that better? What?
Is there any way to turn this thing up?
Here, turn the volume.
Can you turn your volume up? No, that turns it on.
No, that
It's
turns
a little choppy.
Here's the volume. There. Is that better or worse?
A little bit.
Do you want to
I'm gonna probably let him get it.
try a different one?
Well, I wonder if we can.
Oh,
I
Jim's
just
gone.
kicked Jim
you
out.
just kicked me out.
That's okay.
It's okay. I'm headed back.
I'm gonna close my camera out, see if we can free up some bandwidth.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how it works or not, but
Me neither, but I'll try it.
Can you hear me any better now?
it's, I hear someone talking, but I can't really make it out.
Maybe we should just call him and put him on
Hold
speakerphone.
on.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah,
you
we
sound
can hear
perfect.
you okay. If you could hear us.
I can hear you a little bit better now. Let's try to see what we can do. Do you have a question or two?
I'm gonna turn your microphone off for a second.
So you might be able to hear better if you're Kelly.
Okay, can you hear us better now?
He was muted.
There you go. Can you hear us now, Brad? Gosh, this is dumb.
See, I think Jim's mic was muted.
I can't hear him.
No, I can't even.
For some reason it echoes.
Could it echo off of these?
Hasn't before. Here, I'm gonna leave and just have one going. Will that work?
Yeah, try that. I can't hear him now.
Somebody go.
Let's see if we can just call him.
Hey, Brad.
Fred,
I can't hear him.
A nearby audio device is also cause an echo. He just messaged says, "Can we message you
No,
or
that
call?"
oh, let's just
That was me. I
Oh.
shouldn't call him.
we just put him on speaker, probably
There
better.
you go. Let's kill the meeting and just call him. We tried to use technology and we failed. Wait, you pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the number to dial.
Yep.
1-816-394-4078.
Y'all got
4078.
Here, Jim. Don't panic. I printed you one.
that's what I'm looking for.
Don't worry. I printed you one while you were
I had some notes here.
looking.
Oh, no.
Green.
Green. Done. Oh, dang, there.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hey,
yeah,
Brad.
Are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, it's a lot better. We'll just have to talk.
Yeah, not sure what's going on there. Might
Hey.
be my end, actually. But
Okay, there's.
All right. So the
Well-
reason for the call,
well-
Brad, is Chris brought us this contract that y'all had sent for maintenance. And the commissioners just had a couple questions before they signed anything. It's not that they're not willing to. We just need some questions that we need answered before they sign it. So one of the questions was the agreement dates that were on here. It's on page 6 of 12. It says that commences on April 1st of 27 and continues until March 30th of 2032.
yeah, so that would be my. So that contract I sent over really could just be a initial outline. So we can change the date on there to reflect whatever we want. My software system automatically kicks out the date after the current contract is set to expire and or renew.
Mm-hmm.
So if we wanted to, if y'all said, yeah, let's move forward with this, then I would say, great, what date would you like it to take effect? And then I would send you an updated contract.
Okay.
So
Are we
good
in
catch.
here?
Do you do how do you do your contracts? Are they January to January? Or are they from time when we sign them to the next time that we sign them? How does that work?
It would be effective the date that we both agree upon.
And it would be
Ending date.
what is the ending date? Is there a requirement for 1 year, 3 year, 5 years?
So the current contract that you're on right now is a 10-year contract, which runs from April 1st, 2017 to March 31st, 2027, which 10 years is pretty ambitious, honestly, from both parties.
So
Normally, we like to.
I'm gonna stop you. None of us in this office were aware we even had a contract with you. We were the way this was explained to us is we haven't had a contract with you in years, and we needed to re-sign a new one if we wanted to have maintenance done for our elevator. Is that correct? I'm not speaking out of turn.
No,
No,
Well,
you're speaking for
when,
us.
When did this one start?
2017,
17.
April.
Well, I was here.
Let's see.
2011 is when I came in. I signed it, didn't I? Jim Stone?
Uh,
I had to.
April the 3rd of 2017, we have a contract signed by Rick Watson.
Aha, Rick. All right. That was a county clerk.
Yeah, and so here I'll back that up. Let's just kind of start from the beginning. So
Okay.
right now there's a contract in place that runs for 10 years.
Yeah.
It is for what we call just a basic inspection coverage.
Yes.
So the package in essence covers your annual inspection, and then we periodically will come out, examine, lubricate, and adjust as needed.
Mhm.
Any recommendation for repairs would be sent to you as a quote. So there's the contract you have now is no coverage of parts or labor. So if the elevator was to go down, we send you a quote to fix whatever that part is. So minor adjustments and lubrication normally would be done, say, during the time of inspection. We might show up, a half hour before the inspector does, give it a good once over. But anything repair-wise would be an additional fee. The way I normally explain the contract you have now is like you have a guarantee that if you need a service call, someone's going to come out. Where if you didn't have a contract in place at all and you called us, we'd be like, great, well, if you have a major credit card, we're going to, charge you this much per hour. You need to, so pretty much this gives you as fast as possible service on your elevator if it's needed. And then, of course, your annual inspections, we come out, run the elevator for the inspector, and then periodically examine and make any recommendations of repairs. So the proposal that I sent you would be what's called a full service contract, which would give you parts coverage, labor coverage. If something was to break and you call for a service call, we come out there and fix the elevator. If it's something that is not an act of God, vandalism, unrelated to the elevator, lightning strike, power surge, of course, those things still would be billable. Vandalism, of course, is really probably the big one that, a lot of people get a bill for, even if they have a full service contract. Another common one that we see is flooding. If you have a sump pump in the pit that fails, that floods the pit, damages some equipment, that still would not be covered under a full service contract. Yeah. So I do strongly clarify that the full service does not mean, it's just like you buy a brand new car off the showroom floor, it's got a bumper to bumper warranty, but a rock hits your windshield and breaks it. Well, the manufacturer's warranty is not going to help you on that, right? So there still are exclusions. Mm-hmm. But yes, in this conversation, the packing, the seal of the jack that's leaking oil, that would be covered under a full service contract.
Okay. My next question is, we're obviously currently under contract with you. I'm new to the county clerk position too, so this is all a learning experience. What is the current? Is there any way I can get a copy of the current contract? Because I don't know where that's at, and I don't know what we're paying for that. I'm sure it was paid on a yearly basis, so it was probably paid prior to me. I don't know what the basic contract is, the cost of it.
Yeah. Actually, since I've got you on my phone, I can actually go over to the printer and scan this in and email it to you pretty quick.
That'd be good.
You have my email address, so we were just, that's what we wasn't understanding how this was going. We didn't realize that there was a basic contract already in place, I guess, is where we were at. So we didn't understand the timing, the dates. though.
Yeah.
So that makes
And,
sense.
and yeah, and that don't feel embarrassed either because
Yeah.
it actually is super common, especially hotels. The new management comes in, or apartment complexes, the ownership of the building changes, and so yeah, we get that call all the time. It's like, is there a contract? We just got an invoice from y'all, and we didn't even know we had a service agreement with you.
Right.
Yeah, very common. So bear with me just a second. I'm gonna get the staples out of this thing so I can scan it. Do you have the one I sent to you, the new proposal in front of you as well?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
that.
We do.
Okay.
And so there's not a time period that we would be required to sign. Like, we're cool with doing like a 2-year contract, but anything out of that, and the reason is we're elected officials. These offices turn over. Clearly, we didn't know there was a 10-year contract on this thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Plus, this is
If
an
you do a
old-
2-year contract, which is perfectly fine, the price is going to change.
Okay.
But I believe the one I sent you has a 5-year agreement on it.
Okay.
If you go to, I think on that one, maybe it's page 4. There's a paragraph or section that says terms.
Okay.
I'm doing that off of memory.
No, I don't think it's on that page, but we'll find it.
Yeah, there's a paragraph.
It says terms. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attached terms.
Here it is. Page, starts, tax on page 6.
Well, that's where we was.
Oh,
where
that's
was that?
where it
The
was.
price, where the
Said
agreement.
terms, yeah.
Okay, it does say it's, the term starts on the page right before.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
we're looking at that page.
Okay. 350.
That's for the 5 years, what he's showing
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
The 350 is 350 annual in advance is for the 5 year because that's what's dated up there.
Yeah.
So if you went with the 2-year, that's fine. I'd have to just rework it. The price will be a little bit more for a 2-year versus 5 years. The longer the term, the more of a price break you get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Is this what we're paying now? Or,
No, this is
what
for
are we
the
paying
full.
now?
That's what he's getting
Oh.
the contract
Oh, okay.
emailed
Yeah.
to me, so we can see that.
That way we know where we're at.
yeah, I'm getting it.
Hey, Brad, have you put your eyes on our elevator by chance, or I'm not too sure if you was the one that came and looked at it or not.
Yeah, I did come by the other day.
Oh, you
Okay.
did. Okay.
I'm new to this. I was curious. We're concerned that it's old and we may have to replace it one of these days, which is another reason why we're concerned about going for a longer contract. In the reference of things, how old is this elevator?
And actually, I will show you something that is super helpful.
We're learning all the things
Like we don't want to get into something that we're going to eventually have obsolete parts to where we've got to do a major change.
It was installed in 1995, but it was used.
That's what I'm wondering.
So it's about 45 years.
Technical difficulties on my end.
Oh, you're fine.
No, we have them here too.
We understand.
Yeah.
That on
17. April of 17.
Yeah.
Third of 17. Let's see what I can find. Here's a phone number for you.
All right. If you, I'm gonna have to do it this way. If you jump on the internet and type in state elevator,
You cut out.
What?
Type in what?
if you just jump on the web and type in Missouri State Elevator, Missouri actually has a website that you can go to and look at all of the information about anyone's elevator.
How fun.
Missouri elevator.
Yeah, the very first type that in thing will come up is
Okay.
Missouri Division of Fire Safety, Missouri Elevator Safety.
Mhm.
No. Okay.
Click on that.
Yeah, click on that. And
Hmm.
there's it.
Well, wonder what.
Then there's, I'm having to do this by my phone because, yeah, my internet's not working on my computer for some
Wonder-
reason.
I can see our state inspection deal, and it says it was installed in 95, but we were told that it was a used unit when it was installed here.
Yeah, did you find it?
No.
This doesn't look right. Well,
We're not the only ones that struggle.
I'll work on it. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes, you can look it up and it'll actually show you like the specs of the elevator, the manufacturer, the weight rating, the speed rating, the date it was installed. There's a lot of information. You can even click on the inspection reports and look at the most recent inspection reports. But yes, there definitely is a aging question with every elevator about obsolescence. And in every contract, there's always a clause for obsolescence. Of course, if your elevator has a part that can't be found and can't be sourced any longer, and we have to go with an upgraded part, then that would be an additional charge. So, which, I mean, that's in all of our contracts, for obsolescence, because, we can't be hand making parts for an elevator built in 1939.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think we've already had one of them deals. I forgot what happened a few years ago, and had something aboard in the unit we had to get. But
Absolutely,
that's
very
common.
common.
Yeah.
And in the
Nowadays.
elevator world, they call that a mod. Or,
Yeah.
And modernization.
Yeah.
And there's different levels of modernization, but normally you're referring to the electronics, the control of the elevator, the physical jack itself, the physical motor. Those things don't normally fall into the requirement of a modernization. It's normally the electronic.
Yeah.
Yes, so there normally is a time when a mod is recommended. But that's a moving target. There's no hard line in the sand. How often does the elevator get used? An elevator in a church is only used 3 times on Sunday, and that elevator can go for a good long time before it's mod. So it all depends on circumstances.
Well,
But
here lately, ours has been used a lot because we're having a lot of jury trials. A
Well.
lot of people are going third floor.
yeah, I noticed that when I was there was quite a bit going on at the
Yes.
courthouse. Yeah.
And that's what we've been listening to today, when it's going to be fixed.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
You're not
Um,
waiting on this contract for us to fix this situation.
No, we're already
What
under
are we?
contract.
Do you have an estimated time for this to be fixed? Or I mean, we're getting hammered with that question. So who better to ask than the elevator company?
Well, it comes, and I mean, I'm kind of being perfectly honest here. We really, really, if we were trying to maximize our profits, we would have quoted you the cost to repair the packing, replace the packing, and then offered you a full service contract. So.
That's what happened. We already cut a check to you guys.
Yeah.
We were under the impression that that's what we had to pay for the first time.
Yeah, we already. We'd have got a check here waiting for you. But
Yeah.
if whatever we need to do, our big thing, we need to get it fixed. That's the big thing.
Well, so then I'll pose this. I'll pose it this way. I can send you an official quote for the cost of replacing the packing with the current contract you have in place. Or if you sign this new contract, then the packing would be covered under the new contract. So, without actually doing a true cost analysis, just spitballing here, you're probably looking at somewhere around $9,000 to $10,000 to replace that packing.
Hey,
With
Brad,
the current contract you have in place.
regardless, when could you start the job?
What are we
I don't have that answer. I'm not the scheduling. I'm not the super.
Okay.
Have you figured out yet what you think it's going to cost if we go with the 2-year? That's the
I mean,
main question, and let us go from there.
if you want, I could put you on hold for a minute and go talk to the superintendent and see.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because
Thank
we
you.
may be able to solve this all in one fell
Yeah, we
swoop.
can get
That
it.
way we can get
Yeah.
going on this.
A lot quicker.
Okay, yeah. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
Great,
Okay.
thank you.
Good job, because we already got a
Quit
quote.
doing this and give us a prize.
Hit the microphone button, Jake.
They're working.
On the phone. Hit the microphone. It'll turn right. It'll mute you.
It's red.
We're hung up on one or the other.
Oh, shit. I think you did.
Oops.
He'll call back. I've got his number. We can call him back.
I think he's out. Okay.
Jake! You did hang up on him.
Oops.
We did. Well, one thing about him.
Okay.
Well-
So here's the thing.
All right.
Feller doesn't know that they've already quoted us an $11,000 bill, apparently. They told us that wasn't holding us up. Feller says that's what's holding us up.
That's exactly what he was telling me. That's why I asked him. I said, was this bothering? Oh, well, I could check because the packing.
This is another.
That's
way to
bullshit.
put it.
That packing
That's
is
what I
not-
was saying. I
I'm-
mean, it,
You were right earlier.
That
They're their
packing,
own
if
special
it's like-
they are.
princess.
They are.
It's like the packing I done in Cillars when we had a big press where I done retreading. All it is
Yeah. you
there's
can-
a cloth deal and you just start stomping
Put it
it,
in,
putting
move
it
it
in,
around.
packing it up. That's what you do.
Okay, talking numbers. A, I didn't know this was a thing. B, since 2017, we've spent $38,429 on elevator inspections or services or
Yeah.
something. That's $38,429 since 2017.
Well, shouldn't that have been covered? To where you
Well,
can
no,
pay it?
what contract we're under is just the
The
Right.
inspection, not to do it.
We
fix
was
it.
under the basic.
We were under the
contract.
basic
But the
contract.
inspection should have been covered.
Yeah,
Right, but
sure.
that's what I'm talking about, the contract price. I'm just looking back here. It looks like our original 2017 contract. Hold on, I'm on the wrong month. Sorry, I had one. When we signed the contract on 4/3, $912. Obviously, that was in 2017. It was less than $1,000 for a year of inspections. We are now in 2025. It looks like it was $1,700.22, which is $144 a month just for the contract.
Mhm.
In 2020, we had about $14,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We had about $21,000 in repair costs
Right.
because we wasn't covered for labor and parts because we were under the basic.
But if we was on the other, would they cover them?
Well, that's why we called him to
Yeah,
find out.
that's
What
what
he
I'm-
said, yeah, labor would been
Labor
labor is
Well,
and
labor
included.
be, but
Parts
You
are
said
included
labor
to
and
an
parts.
extent, yeah. If it was something special, then they. So looking at that, if it was, say it was $144 a month, we're gonna be paying double that to have full service. It doesn't cost us the $11,000. We're saving money in the end.
yeah, but we do it every year.
Well,
If
this
he
one we're
raises.
asking about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, if we get to do it.
If
But
we
he
do it for
didn't-
2
he
years,
hasn't
we're
given-
still
He hasn't given us a price on 2 years.
They said it. Yeah.
right. So even when I was figuring 5, it was going to take us like 5 years to make the $11,000 that this one time was going to cost
I
us.
bet it's gonna be close to 5.
You think it's going to be
I bet it
5?
will.
I mean, the 5-year contract was at $350. So if we do,
And how much our contract now?
well, just
What are we
just-
paying right now?
I'm trying to find that out with the contract that he's sending me.
Okay.
I can only go off of the last bill that we paid for a year and divide it by 12 months,
Right.
and it was
How much?
$144 a month.
Okay. All right.
If we only go a 2-year contract at $500 a month, if that's what it is, it's going to be right at $12,000. So there wouldn't be a substantial savings, but we would be covered for the same money for 2 years.
Right.
And you don't know what's gonna happen in 2 years. It could be another
You never know.
whatever.
Exactly.
That's the luck of the draw.
And it's the same money.
Because if I remember right
Yeah,
on
paid
that, on that last one, it was a circuit board in that damn elevator. So where it was. Yep, there he
Calling
is.
back.
Yeah.
Commissioner's office. Brad, is that you?
Yeah, hi.
Jake hung you.
Not on purpose, though. I promise.
He pushed you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was able to get my computer rebooted and
Good.
pulled back up.
Oh,
What's the email I can send this current contract to you?
You can send it to the same email address we were conversing
Yeah.
through, the county clerk at henrycomo.com.
that's the easiest for it. And Kelly will give
Kelly?
it to us.
All right, I just hit the send button. You should have it here momentarily.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm watching.
At the time.
Yeah, your phone is cutting out too.
I did notice. Yeah, we sent you an official quote for the packing. Looks like it was $11,250.
Right.
I also was able to get a hold of my superintendent. He said yes. If you get the current quote for the packing signed, we can have someone out there this week.
Okay.
All right.
So
Is that the same if we sign the contract instead of the quote? Or how's that work?
Isn't that what he's saying? If we sign the contract, then they can be out here.
correct.
Yeah.
If we had a signed contract with the corrected date, so I'd have to resend the official one with the corrected dates. Depending on how soon you get that done, would be kind of the same boat.
Okay.
Put my hands up.
Which and it is a debate. Y'all are asking the right questions and you're all thinking the right way, because it's like, okay, if we go ahead and just pay out of pocket for the packing and keep the contract we have, how much money have you spent with us out of pocket over the last 5 years? If it's very little, then yeah, a full service contract actually wouldn't make a lot of sense. You're going to be paying, what? And here, let me answer this too. So the original contract that I just sent over to you, you will see it's on page.
I'm sending it, guys. I just got it.
You're fine, Kelly.
Yeah, it's on page 3 under price of $76 per month. Well, you're not paying $76 per month right now. You're paying $143.52 right now because of price increases. Of course, there's an annual rate adjustment each year.
Mhm.
Sure.
So, and of course, the new contract would be the same way. But yeah, if you go, well, hang on a second, we don't have an elevator that needs all that, then I would stay with the same contract you have now and just pay for the packing out of pocket and move on. So if you went with the updated contract, you would be paying more, yes, but you would have more coverage. So now again, I would highly recommend you read over that contract. There's definitely exclusions. There's still things that we don't cover. Anything related to your inspection, during the time of inspection, like emergency lights, emergency bells, those types of things we don't cover. There are definitely some components that still are not covered under the full service. As I mentioned, acts of God, vandalism, those types of things too. So.
What is covered, the packing and all that connections?
Yeah, so normal things that most of the time the full service contract is worth its salt is door stuff. Doors are always moving parts, work parts. There's bushings, there's rollers that get used all the time. Those physical moving parts on the doors definitely are what can run a bill up real quick if you have problems with the doors. The packing, of course, is a big cost. Normal, again, packing could last you another 20 years, or the elevator gets used a ton, might last you 5 years.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think he was gonna do the packing, and then he was gonna do the motor, rebuild the pump, I believe.
Oh, I can't see.
While he's in there.
Did you come up with the price for a 2-year?
No, it'd take me a little time to rework that. That's something I can't quite do on the fly. I'd have to go in my software system and work it up. But I would assume it would be somewhere probably about a 25% premium.
Brad, is there any way you can have that worked up and sent that to Kelly today?
I could try. Yeah, I could try.
We need our elevator.
Yeah, it could
Well,
be.
we need to do something here to get it going. That's a big thing. If we can get it going this week, it'd be great. But if in order to do that, we're gonna have to go out to 2032, right? The way this looks.
No, 5 years from now. Well, maybe.
I don't know what we would do.
I think
Let me look at one thing.
So when you come out and inspect these, you just do that once a year. Is that right?
Yeah, inspections are required once a year. To get your certificate. What was that page?
36 months, give them a better idea of what is going
Yeah.
to get ready to go along.
Do some math.
I'm gonna put you on mute for just a second on our end.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm looking something up myself.
Okay, thanks.
So that's the mute button.
I said the microphone.
You
I
said
didn't
the
say
red
the
one.
speaker. I said it will turn red.
It will turn red. Okay, I heard red.
Okay, guys. Since 2020, so in 5 years, we've spent $32,667
That's what I was thinking.
and 98 cents on the elevator. The Wait, it got noisy there. Sorry, I'm going back to the first of 2017 again.
You're fine.
In April of 2020, they repacked the whatever it is, and we had a hydraulic jack that was messed up, so that had to get fixed. That was $7,984 in April of 2020.
Well, then that would have been covered.
That would have been covered.
That's right.
We turn around, and then in June of 2020, because you know how it goes. Once you fix the one squeaky part on your car, the other one's gonna. Now I can't keep up with the new part on the other end.
Yeah.
We paid another $6,739 in the same year of June. And these bills, I'm not an elevator service person, so I'm not sure but it was a service call. It was stalling on the floor. Doors were holding open, they weren't closing completely. I'm just kind of reading through here. So that was another $6,739. Right there, you've got an entire how many years of contract.
You need an escalator.
That's what I said.
Get everything on one floor.
And then turn around in September of 2020, we paid another $3,303 to Schindler. It was software. Software processing.
You know what?
And that was all in 1 year.
Just go ahead and do
Bite the bullet and do
The
it.
big thing is that we're working on it this week.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what's that take?
Do what? Sign the 5-year contract and they're here this week, or
I think
pay
we
the
need to.
$11,000 and then sign the contract, and now we're out $11,000 because
Oh,
the contract covers it.
Yeah, I'd sign it. I don't think he's gonna mess around to get you the 2 year. I mean, that's car salesman stuff. So I would, as much as I don't like it, I would probably say I'd sign that contract.
Well, we're currently already under contract with them
Yeah.
until 27 anyway.
How does that,
Does the
we need to
state got
find
bid?
out
Cancel
if
this. Cancel
that
that.
goes away
Mhm.
without because they've got in here, if you
Yes.
cancel your contracts, then
That
you
goes
still
away.
we need to get rid of the contract that we're in and this one to start
Today,
whatever day.
whatever day
Yeah.
we sign
Yeah.
it.
So we just started today. We go 5 years.
And then get
Go
out.
5 years.
And I think that's what he was saying there at the beginning. We can pick our days
Yeah.
and our stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You want to?
I mean, do you want to wait until he comes back with the number, or
I think-
because
I
that's
don't
what he's
screw
doing
around
right
with
now?
this.
Is coming back with the
I don't
number.
think we're gonna get a number until tomorrow. So.
No, I think we better
That's
do it.
$4,200 a year at 5 years.
20 grand.
Is 20, yeah,
It's still
22.
21.
All right.
21,000, and we're getting ready to pay 11,000 just for one time
Yeah.
that they showed up.
If he'll change it, get it.
Get rid
Yeah.
of our old contract.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
no-
let's
We'll
stay
sign
on
the
that.
next one. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Brad.
Yes.
Hey, we were just talking. how about if the big things, the dates get strung out there a long ways. Could we do away with our old contract and start off today and go till, go 5 years from now until the 5 years up?
With the contract you
With the
sent over
contract
to
you
us.
sent over.
With the new contract?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So in essence, the contract that we sent over, the proposal, we'll
Yeah.
call it. I can change the
And
date
then we'll
to
just go
reflect-
from 25 right now until 5 years up. Would that work for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that does
And
void
we
out the old contract, right?
We want to void out the old contract that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So
All right. Okay.
we would send over an addendum.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
saying that this supersedes any agreement prior
Okay.
to yeah.
And we've already, I'm on the money side, sorry. We've already paid our annual contract for this year. I believe they paid that
Well, I paid more
annually,
money.
while I'm looking. So, but will that money go towards the new contract that we've already paid? Or are we just out that money?
Well, they go by
No.
dates. They go by dates.
Right, and ours doesn't expire.
Yeah,
We've
our
already
old
paid.
contract.
Oh.
We've already paid until April of
Oh.
next year.
Would you
Oh.
be able to apply that to the new contract?
Yeah, and the way that we would work that up is the very first year would just be what's the word I'm looking for? Modified to
Prorated to include that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, the first year would be prorated
All right.
minus what you paid for the remainder of the year.
Perfect. I think
All right.
we're ready to
We're ready.
move forward with the 5-year contract, the quote that you sent us. Because we've got to get our elevator fixed. That seems like a good money saver. So whatever we need to sign today to make that happen, we're here.
We're ready.
And the next key question will be, how soon can you get
Yeah.
out here?
Yeah.
And dollar cost averaging it out. It's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we've been with you a long time anyway. But anyway, I think it's a
Yep.
good deal. If that's the case,
Okay.
then we'll go ahead and
So
send
can we
over what
sign
we
this
need,
today?
and we'll get it signed today. And anyway, if you could get started tomorrow, that'd be great too.
For this afternoon?
Well, I'll get those worked up and sent over to you, and we'll get it signed. And
Okay.
the second you get it sent back to me, then I can tell my superintendent to get you booked. So,
All right.
and I think I have the means of going in here and modifying it pretty quickly. So, I just got to change the date. Shouldn't be too big a deal. I hope it's not too big a deal.
Okay. Hey, thank you, Brad.
You're welcome. We have a new software system that we've only had for about 2 months, and I'm still learning myself. So when y'all said y'all are kind of new to this, don't worry, we're all in the same boat.
Okay. All right. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, and I'm glad to help. These are important questions. You want to make sure you're being good stewards of the tax dollars.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it.
We appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, and this is my direct line. So yeah, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate. Pick up the phone and give me a call. So
All right. Thank you, Brad.
you're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Take care.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so here's the deal. It's not gonna take all 3 of you to sign that contract. If it comes back to me, which it's with the date starting today, fixed for the next 5 years. Are you guys in agreement that Jim can sign that? So, because he'll be local.
Yeah.
So since this is a contract, for 5 years, I think we need to put that in the minutes that you're going to make a motion to sign a contract for 5 years with Schindler Elevator Company for maintenance, repair, labor, inspection, and then somebody second. I think it needs to be in the minutes as a motion.
I'll make the motion to sign the contract with Schindler for the new contract coming through
For 5 years.
for 5 years.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll second it.
Why are you sighing, Jim?
Decisions.
The smell. I knew we had sent that contract. That's what they's doing.
But you didn't know
But
we were under
that being
contract.
said, Will boys, Mark,
Yes.
Jim, yes.
Perfect.
But that's the son of a- and I knew when I was reading, I thought it just makes the way they're making it sound. We don't get that damn thing fixed. Don't know when we get our elevator. And they was playing the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Said, well, we'll just
Kind of dangle that
we're
carrot.
waiting. We're
And
waiting.
if we had
We're
to
waiting.
say-
I had it there. And then the more I get
Look at
thinking
them
about
clothes.
the packing, you and I both know what the damn packing is. It's a piece of string, and you start. I know what they do.
Well, it's a good
Hey,
thing we
same
said last
problem.
week, well, then we want to talk to them in
Talk.
person
Right.
instead
Yeah,
of just
right.
waiting and
More
sitting and
likely.
taking somebody else's word.
I'm just.
Probably got
Oh, well,
picked up on
there.
their microphone. but
Hopefully
Everybody knows what I mean.
We
Your
are.
ingenuity.
What was Brad's last name?
Wilkins.
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 Okay. That being said,
Are you leaving?
yes.
Are we done?
Do we
Like
have
we've
anything
covered
else?
everything?
I think so. I don't. Yeah, I think we're good.
Let's see. I know we did our.
Thanks, you just give me our dime.
No, I really wasn't.
You wasn't?
I just want to make sure we got everything covered that you wanted to cover, Kelly, or that we needed to cover.
Oh, tow bids. That
Oh,
was the other thing.
Oh,
Aaron sent me a draft for the tow bids Friday. I proofed it. I didn't see anything. He just kind of changed some wording. He didn't change any basis of it. Changed the wording of it. He was good to go with that. I sent it to the paper and I said, "Hey, can you get this in your next?" And the paper was like, "I'll hurry and rush it in this week." Yesterday, so they went ahead and put that in this week. So that's out. It'll be out in the paper on Thursday. So I have the bid specs for that in my office. The sheriff has them. I put them on our website too. I ran into Kenny at Clint's and told him that they'd be coming out this week. So I don't know if the sheriff, Jim, this was a question for you since you've been here. Does the sheriff send invitations to bid like we did for the trees, or is that something I'm
the sheriff, Norman, I'll tell Aaron, that's the way we've always,
Okay.
that's what I've done before.
Okay, well
The
that's
sheriff
fine.
done, this
And I
was
know
his
Aaron
little piece of
will.
cake.
I just didn't know, and
Yeah.
I don't know if Aaron knew
right.
which way that needed to be
Yeah.
done.
Clarification.
Yeah.
That those were sent out. So that will go in the paper this week. That bid opening is going to happen on the 21st at 10:30. And we have a 10 o'clock before that with an insurance company if you don't have that on your calendar. Aaron is going to accept bids until the 20th. And then he is going to look them over and come in prepared when you
For
guys
a
do
answer.
the comparison
Okay.
bid opening.
But talk about this.
So they're gonna send those directly to him, or are they coming to you? And then
They'll come to both, but they have to be turned in by the 20th
Gotcha.
instead of like 10 a.m. the same day like we said. They've got to be turned in on the 20th.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll be able to, see. I don't know if that really doesn't give anybody an advantage. They all got to be turned in at the same time.
Yeah, it keeps the credit.
Just instead of waiting till, hope they get it here by 10 o'clock, or are we waiting on the mail?
Is this,
Right.
That's my notes. That's a scrap piece of paper.
this is scrap?
Scrap piece of paper I took out of the
Turn
salvage
my
bin over
head
here.
because she can jump up and nod.
I'll tell you what, she's getting serious with me. I was gonna get a fist. So
You guys have been spending tons of money. I gotta get serious at some point.
I told you that back. I said, you better watch our money.
Oh, I've been watching
So
you.
what was-
Write them checks, right?
what
We'll
was
Left.
discuss the conversation next
Just
meeting.
go over it.
Okay.
So Mark
make sure
can kind of be up to speed on everything, what's going on,
On the what?
up to speed on what our
Prioritization.
TAC meeting is. Just, it's a bunch of hubbub, but man, hell, I was supposed to, the only time I went to damn Bruce show up,
And
I had a bill for him. He's always giving me crap and would say, hey, here's your mail. Anyway, I'll do it next week.
I think that's all. Update on the tow bid.
I think that's all I had.
Today's Tuesday.
The budget, we went over that. Mark, anytime that you wanna sit down and
Okay.
go over the budget, I'd be glad to do that with you. Probably. We
Do
could
you mind if I
even,
sit in on that?
no,
same
I
time?
mean, we could even,
Whatever questions we got,
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
especially probably. if we
I'd be
can-
glad to sit on too. Just,
Well,
I'm
then if
always
you guys wanna
interested in
have a
budget.
budget work session, we can.
Can we have one then? Not on, do we need it on Zoom?
Well, I don't know, but it'll have to be posted and
Uh,
posted at least because you're all three gonna be meeting at that.
Yeah, but
point.
where it's a work.
That's
session.
why I was asking if it was okay. If I sat in.
I,
The two of us.
I'm
together.
against some of that. It doesn't need to get it because that gets a little more involved.
I don't think it needs.
I
to be
don't, and
posted.
if it has to be, fine, but I really don't think people.
As long as
They
no
don't care
decisions are
about
made
what
or
we say.
votes taken or anything like that.
I just
Just-
wanna learn
We're
that.
just
I'm
covering
just trying to figure out
information.
what all of it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where it's going, when it started.
And
That-
I
Yeah, I
100% am great with that because especially if we're gonna amend the budget in October, then you guys need to know why, what, and how we
That's
are
right.
even able to
Exactly.
amend. Because if
Right.
you're, a lot of people think, oh, if you're amending your budget, it's because you spent too much. Well, that's not the case.
Right.
You can't just
No.
amend it for that reason. So, yeah,
You know,
we can have a budget workshop powwow before we do the amendment. And
I don't know why most people, if they think we're doing that
Well,
bad.
it's out of
We
not
need to be out.
understanding.
yeah, it's not that
It's
they think
nothing
you're doing
against
nothing
anybody.
nefarious.
No, but
It's just
they
lack
think-
of knowledge.
Yeah.
I know it.
And I
Yeah,
don't
how
know
they
how
are.
Walmart's budget works, you know, because I don't work at Walmart. You know, and I know the county budget because I work here. I'm not gonna assume I know how something works when I don't.
Yeah.
11:56.
I'm really mad at myself right now more than anybody. Because I knew last week when this talking that damn deal, I could just feel exactly what they was waiting on, is a damn contract. If we didn't sign the contract, we wouldn't get nothing done.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
They'd be
not a
jumping
one
on
thing's happened because when he was down here that day, seems like he could come back and start packing then.
The day I was down there
That's
with
right.
Chris.
Yeah.
He said he'll be back the next day.
That's
He
right.
needed parts.
Well, and
That's all he said.
We
Guess
rushed
what?
through a check. We
and-
rushed through it. We already had.
I know
payment
what
made.
we done, but that don't stop the fact what they was wanting.
Too many middlemen.
That's
And that's, once
why I
he
wanted
got
to go
back
straight
there,
to that.
they said, we'll teach them a lesson. They're gonna go into contract with us. But hell, we're already under contract, but
That's what
it
happens
wasn't
when you're up
under the
against the
contract they
ropes.
wanted. Now they get paid more, but nevertheless,
It's the benefit of being in a business that there's not very many of you.
I think there's two in Kansas City. Way I kind of,
It's
I know,
Otis, Schindler, and there's one small one, but I can't remember where
Yeah.
they're at.
I think that's, I tell you what, that really bugs me, dude, stuff like that. That just, that's, but nothing you can do about it.
What's
Nowhere to
done
go.
is done. Nothing. You being aggravated is not going to change how it went down.
Right. She poured a glass of bourbon.
No, but my
Solves the problem.
It does.
I should have said, hey, we need to get that done, try to figure out something, or call it. And everybody, no. And now I thought, well, they are trying to be nice, but it wasn't saving anything.
He was just.
He's
They
a
care
salesman.
less
He's a
about
salesman.
us people.
That's
really.
it.
Yeah.
They just
Yep,
screw
a
us.
salesman.
If I may, make a motion to adjourn.
Oh, we'd
I
already
thought
adjourned.
we already did that.
We
No,
already did.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
I say we're still
Motion
on the
been
air.
made, seconded, adjourned. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.